Wait a second. Is Sky Children of the Light pay to win? If you have played the game, your first immediately answer is probably no. If you haven't played it yet, let me explain why this is. Sky Children of the Light is less of a game and more of a social experiment about friendship that does not require much skill to play, and the player's abilities are relatively the same from the very beginning of the game when they first pick it up to year-end playing. However, we are going to dive deep into the game mechanics and look at whether this is really a pay-to-win game. The thing you need to realize is that even though Sky does not follow the common multiplayer mobile game practices, it is still a mobile game. Yes, I know that it is currently on the Switch, but it was on mobile first. This means it might not be safe from the title of pay to win. Let's find out if it is or not. So, what is considered pay to win? Without going into further detail, pay to win, by short definition, is when you are able to pay to gain an advantage in the game, period. Are you able to do that in Sky? Yes, but not really. You see, there are some cosmetic items that have an extra functionality in Sky, such as an umbrella that can protect you from rain, or a torch that can refill your light slowly. And yes, you are able to buy currency to unlock those items faster. However, if we look closely, those items do not actually give you a major advantage in the game over other players. Some of them can be useful, but that does not mean that the majority of them can give you a major advantage. They are even more friendly for free-to-play players since they come in spells, which are a cheaper single-use version of that item, in case you really need it. So I guess it's on level ground. Or is it? You see, one of the major reasons many people dismiss the possibility that Sky is not pay to win is because they don't understand how you win Sky. In this one video by That Game Company on their YouTube channel, they say something along the lines of,
"The loop for a different game about building a character to fight monsters, you'd naturally allow the player to become more powerful to fight more monsters. We did roughly this in Sky, where you have outfits, social abilities like emotes and other expressive items, and as you use them with other people and they appreciate it, you get more opportunities to express yourself. The loop we created allows players to earn abilities and equipment, such as instruments, emotes, fireworks, outfits, and chat. Players can reward each other for performing these abilities in creative ways or places by giving them gifts, and these rewards grant access to additional interpersonal interactions, which in turn offer more opportunities for being acknowledged by other players."
I will have this video linked in the description below, but allow me to explain this. In Sky, Children of the Light, one of the major currencies in the game is hearts. There are two reliable ways to get those. Either A, you can buy the hearts for a spirit that you have unlocked for 3 candles, or B, a friend can gift you one of those for the price of 3 candles. Yes, I know you also gain them slowly from friend stars, but that's slow and it only becomes a real option late in the game, so we are going to ignore it for now. When you buy a heart from a spirit in option A, you will be unable to buy another heart from that spirit again, meaning the number of hearts you can buy from a spirit is finite and you will eventually only be able to get them from friends. So the question is Sky Children of the Light pay to win because having better cosmetics gets you more friends, which in return gets you better cosmetics? Again, this is technically a yes, but not to a noticeable level. Now, this is where the numbers get kinda funky, and you have to consider the reason for someone to be friending you is different for everyone. So, let me just share my personal experience. I want to make friends with players I am likely to interact with again, so that candle I spend to make the friends with them is not wasted. This means that if they have cosmetics that are harder to get, they are more likely to keep playing because they have played this long. However, if they have the default cosmetics, they are likely to stop playing the game because they haven't gotten invested yet. This doesn't mean I won't friend a player because they are new. If I see a new player struggling, I will usually use my chat table to ask them if they need help. If they do, I will normally use a candle to friend them and help them out. I'm aware that some people stop playing after their first time completing Eden, and that's okay. The relative cost of one candle for me, someone who has a lot, by far outweighs the joy another new player will have from gaining a new friend and making their Sky experience richer. I will normally friend players to help them no matter what cosmetics they have. Now, I understand that everyone has different criteria and stuff, and that's why this part has been kind of funky. Some people may only friend people based off their cosmetics, some may be based on good conversations on the chat bench. However, since there are so many different kinds of people looking for different kinds of friends in Sky, you are more than likely to be able to accumulate a few good ones through your playthrough without spending money. Now that we have established the main objectives of Sky is pretty much not pay to win, we need to consider a few more things. While a large portion of the content can be unlocked completely for free, some items and cosmetics can only be unlocked with in-app purchases. They are mostly very expensive for their relatively low utility, and yes, some cosmetics are paid-walled off, but that's for another video. The Adventure Pass is $10, $6.50 if you have 2 other people who are willing to buy it with you. However, 99% of the areas in the game are free to visit. Everything that can be bought with the Adventure Pass will eventually become purchasable with in-app currencies, but you may never see those in your playtime. I feel like the reason most of the in-app purchase items in Sky Children of the Light is because Sky Children of the Light is a completely free mobile game with no ads anywhere, like no watch to earn free ads or anything. That game company wanted to keep it clean of distractions. Imagine getting an ad every time you went to the home area or entered a new section. It would ruin the experience. But since Sky has no ads, this means the only funding for the game as of right now that I can think of is through in-app purchases. Because of the fact that some cosmetic items cost $1 to $10, that game company is able to let the majority of the people who play for free. Honestly, the fact that this game even exists is amazing. Listen, when I make these kind of videos, it's not because I'm trying to expose the issues with Sky. It's just because I find this entire game unique and fascinating in comparison to other mobile games, and I mean no ill will towards that game company. Anyways, now that we have gone over the main points, we can conclude whether Sky Children of the Light is pay to win, right? No, we can't. That's because in the end, this is a subjective matter. Even though my perceived objective of Sky does not allow it to be pay to win, someone else's might be. For example, your goal might be to obtain a certain cosmetic. In that case, you might need to pay money, and you need to pay money to achieve that goal, and by extension win. That makes the game pay to win for that player. If you want to, you can leave your opinion in the comments below. I reply to all comments, so I promise it will be worth your time. In my personal opinion and experience, Sky Children of the Light is not designed to be pay to win, so by extension I feel like it is not. I have been free to play so far, and I have enjoyed it a lot. Yes, it might be a little grindy, but with the correct techniques you can get 15 candles per day in under an hour. Even though I can't get some of the cosmetics that are paywalled, I still have a lot of fun. Anyways, this doesn't mean I won't be spending money in the future. When some of my other close friends start getting more into Sky, if they do that is, I will probably buy the season pass so they can have one too. Personally, I have never spent any money on a mobile game because I can't find any perceived value, but this is the closest I have ever been. Let's be real here, you probably knew the answer to the question when you clicked on the video. However, if anything, this video should serve as a testament of how the design of Sky encourages you not to spend money to win, but to give joy to someone else, which seems to be much more healthier than the current pay-to-win formula of mobile games. So, as a final statement, I believe Sky is not pay-to-win. Thank you for watching all the way through. This video took 2 weeks to make, so if you want other people to come across this video like you did, be sure to like the video so YouTube will recommend it to more people. If you want more analysis of Sky, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Those are the only real kind of videos I will make on this channel, and subscribing will just let you know when the next one is ready. Also, if you want to see me analyze other video games, be sure to check out my main channel in the description and in the channel section of my YouTube channel. That's all. Enjoy the rest of your day.